Hey YouTube, JS here. On November 16th, 2018, I got a recall from Walther. I do have a PPS M2. There's a safety recall. I don't know. They're kind of sketchy on the details. They don't really provide a lot of information, but it's based on serial numbers that tie to certain date ranges. You can go to their website. Here's the information on the recall. I'm not going to read it verbatim, but essentially they kind of clarify that the M1 models aren't in the list. We've discovered a potential safety issue, certain M2 pistols. They're doing the whole voluntary initiating recall. I think that's good on them instead of kind of glossing over it, hiding it. You know, other manufacturers like SIG and whatnot have had issues in the past. So Walther's doing the right thing. I really don't know what the official problem is. I read through 30 pages of Walther forums, and it's something with the dingus or the trigger, or it's a QA. Essentially, they think it's the M2 trigger that, or the mechanism to catch the safety release there built into the trigger portion. I know there's several safeties in the pistol. Anyway, the only thing I could remotely come up with is that they use the M1's part, not necessarily the actual shoe or trigger shoe, but something got QA'd or got intermingled. So as a result, they just kind of did the recall. That's all I got. That's my assumption. Don't know anything more official. A lot of people have asked Walther, and they're not really saying one way or the other. When you send it off to them via FedEx, right here in the magwell, they're putting a little dot right here in this part here, this little upgrade mark. Some guys have got their pistols back without the upgrade mark. I don't know what to say. You can tell by the model and the date, manufacturer's date code. They do give you the list, AN through AU. It has to be these ranges to be affected by the recall. If you're earlier or later, you're not affected. No need to send it back, man. Okay, so we got the email. A lot of guys, it's a thing. Everybody's getting the recalls. They look it up. You go on that website, you fill out a form. As soon as you fill out a form, you punch in your shill number. They say confirm it. And here's the deal. You go to FedEx, or right here, you print a label. You have to have pop-ups. A lot of guys were saying, hey, my label's not popping up. I have a little iPad here. I go there and I can just print it off. It prints off my label. No problem. If that's a problem for you, or you can't get it to work, do it from a Windows computer on your web browser. And because it's one of these pop-ups to give you your FedEx label. Once you do that, you print it out, you're good to go. A lot of people get wigged out, right? Firearms, FFL. Because you're sending it to a manufacturer, you go in, you can get one of two boxes with that FedEx that includes tracking and shipping. You pop it in the box, your pistol, unloaded in the original case with a printout, with this recall form, with your name down at the bottom. Obviously, I'm not going to scroll down for my address and all that. You put that in your original Walther's case, and it goes in the packaging. You send it off, and you get tracking. I did this 2 weeks ago. I got tracking 5 days into it. Some people get an acknowledgement email. Some people do not. They complain about that. They do the work. It seems like the average turnaround time of these days, subject your mileage may vary, is 2 weeks. So then magically, you get an email thanking you that you're, email thanking me that I got one. We've received it at the facility. You get your case number, and the next thing you know, you get tracking in the mail that it's been sent. So, with all that right behind us, let's just, this is the box. I just got mine today. I knew it was coming, so I told my wife and my son, make sure they were there to provide signature. I was actually at the range. I just got back. So let's quickly have a look and see if anything's different. All right. Let's see what we get here. Anything special? Couple Walther stickers. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect anything much. Handgun use safety. Walther encourages you to join the National Rifle Association. There you go. It's not like they give you a free membership. This is my original case. I don't think any bad people at Walther have neglected and tore up my Walther. All looks good there. Here's my form from Walther. Let's see, order date 12/2, request ship 12/3, FedEx, prepaid, repair department, Walther PPS M2 with my serial number. The recall, so $45, $34 shipping and handling. It's all zeroed out. That's kind of, so there's your receipt. They didn't add anything cool. A couple of the guys have got their firearm done, sent back to them, and they didn't have the dot, so they actually resent it back. Okay, and they gave them a 7-round magazine for free. Obviously, I don't see that in anything in here. I didn't ship mine with anything else, but now I train a lot. I'm gonna look at my trigger. I've been shooting for the last 2 years. Marksmanship, training, Vickers, Pat Mac, tactical response, local range, Brian Zen's. So I know this trigger, all right? So a lot of guys are like, hey, you know, what's the difference? Well, we're about to find out. I had swapped sights off, so some people were asking questions about sights. Obviously, the warranty, you know, whatever they do inside the assembly or in the frame, it's irrelevant for what you have on the slide. All right, let me give this gun a once over. This is kind of my concealed carry and my truck gun. So it was basically in brand new shape. So I don't really see anything. Still got glitter on it from when I had some kind of a accessory. I don't think that these dudes jacked my gun up or anything. I've basically given it the once over because now I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Some guys were saying the trigger had a much firmer pull. Other folks in the forums were saying, Walther forum on Facebook, were saying that they noticed a difference. Some people didn't notice a difference at all. So I'm going to give you my take. All right, here we go. I don't notice a difference. Nope. Actually, I've been in a training class all day today, Defensive Pistol 1. So I've been shooting, probably put about 400 rounds down. So I'm just dialed in. Dude, this feels really good. What I feel is I feel the take-up. Walthers have good triggers. I feel a non-crunchy take-up. I'm right here at the wall. Clean break. Simple, easy break. No over travel. The thing's not mushy. Nothing's jacked up. Trigger reset. Short. Feels about like a 5-6 pound trigger. Yeah. Dude. Nope. For all you guys that are worried about your Walthers and don't want your trigger messed up. Look, number one. Think about if you sold this gun, you didn't get that trigger work done. Whatever reason, you may want to wait till after the holidays, whatever, to send your gun back. Basically, this experience, that's why I'm doing this video. No problems at all. Smooth. Smooth. Easy. I'm not a big fan of the sights. I actually like real small. Anybody that follows my channels know that I've kind of evolved to like real precision marksmanship. Fiber optics. Even on my new 1911, I have an all black sight. You know, laser beam focus on your front sight for accuracy and marksmanship. I don't need a big hunking dot. But if you suck at shooting, put the thing on the thing, pull the thing. All right, no problem. But if you want to get a little bit better than that, get yourself a nice really nice precision sights. I have no problem with this. Guys, that's my Walther experience, man. This was painless, smooth. There you go. Walther PPS M2. Safety recall. I'm looking inside for anything. Man, I don't see nothing. Nothing. No, I see no modifications to the pistol whatsoever. Sorry, I just drank some Mountain Dew. I'm jittery. Yeah, this thing's got no problems, man. Let me look here. Trigger bar. I don't see any wear. I don't see anything different. I don't know what the heck they could have modified. And this guy does have the little dimple or indentation. All right, cool. Repair is the biggest non-event, and that's how you want it. Walther PPS M2, still a darn good single stack concealed carry pistol. All right up there with your Glock 43s, your shields, and your 365. I had a guy at my range had the SIG 365. Dude, I shot it. It was a great gun. Too bad some folks are reporting trigger problems, ejector problems, extractor problems, and some other kind of return spring problems. But hopefully these other manufacturers like Walther will come back with that design where they can stagger the new magazine so you can get a higher round count, so we can be up to 11 and 12. But for now, this guy's a 6, a 7, and an 8. All right, guys, JS, we're out of here. Have a good one. I'm going hiking. See ya.